Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. I'm grateful to all of you who follow me here and to this little community here on YouTube. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Nicholas. And on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, and all matter of philosophical and spiritual topics. So if you're interested in those types of things, you know what to do. Please subscribe, join this amazing community, click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I post a new video, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Now today I'm going to talk about never giving up, how giving up is easy. Now I've spoke about the word never and never giving up, and the word never and the power it has. Now if you were to say to yourself you're never going to eat a piece of cake again or chocolate, your mind would find that very daunting, and therefore you would eventually do that bad habit again. In AA, not one, a part of the fellowship, but because I know people in the fellowship and I've researched, I know bits and pieces of AA. And in AA they talk about that, but they don't use the word never give up. They go take each day as it comes. Because on that journey of healing, you can have relapses that can happen. But and if you say you're never going to do a bad habit again, something that brings you pleasure and joy in the moment, be that eating cake, eating chocolate, or a bad habit, you're going to do it again. And there's many people I know that have said I'll never eat chocolate again, and they've ate it again. However, the word never can motivate us in the sense, if someone says to you never give up on your dreams, never give up on your goals, never give up on yourself, never give up in life, then people find that motivating. And it's true, you should never give up on yourself, you should never give up on life, and you should never give up on your dreams and goals. You should never do that. And a lot of people that are now successful in their life, before they became successful, they fell on their backside. They fell down in the ground. But the key to their success was their failure, because a lot of successful people, before they became successful, they made mistakes. They learned from those mistakes, they picked themselves back up, and they went forward in life. So if you think of a lot of athletes, like athlete runners, in the beginning when you start running, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and because you're passionate about it, you're fired up, and that passion, that excitement keeps you going, and your body's releasing endorphins, so you get a natural high from running. But over time, it can become very tiring, very monotonous, because if you're doing something day in, day out, it can become very tiresome, very monotonous. And there's a lot of athlete runners that felt like giving up, but they didn't give up. They kept going, and that's why they're a successful runner. It's the same with athlete swimmers. There'd be times where they felt like the ground, or they felt so, not inspired anymore, and they felt the pressures of their sport, but they kept going, and they never gave up on their dream, their goal. And that's why they became successful. And in life, it's easy to give up. It's easy to just to sleep all day and show up when you feel like it. That's easy. It's harder to work on yourself, to love yourself, to show up for the things that matter to you and to the people that matter to you. That's hard. And the things that challenge us in life, the things that are hard, they reward us the best, because if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And the things that we find challenging, like loving yourself, is not easy, it's challenging. But loving yourself opens so many doors, and it makes you a better person, because you treat yourself good, and then you treat other people the way you'd like to be treated. Self-love teaches you that. And it also, self-love teaches you to look after yourself and let go of toxic and negative people. But there's times in life where self-love can be hard, where people want to give up on that journey. Same with finding a spiritual path in life's hard, because as human beings we tend to think that there's a right and a wrong path, when in reality there are no right or wrong spiritual path. There are many paths. The only path which right and true is the one which is right and true for you, and you get that answer by listening to your heart and your inner voice. For some people, yes, the Christian path is the right path for them. Some people it's the Jewish path, the Islamic, Buddhist, Sikh path, Hindu. Some people, witchcraft is a magical practice, but for some people, witchcraft is the path, the journey for some people. And for me, being a eclectic pagan witch, for me that is the right destination or journey for me, and I know that because it feels right in my heart and soul. But it can be hard finding the path that's right for you, and a lot of people probably want to give up, but it's easy to do that. And that's why nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's hard to work in yourself, to love yourself, to find your right path, to achieve your dreams and goals in this lifetime is hard. But the key is to work hard, to be be patient, and then to persevere. And that's where never give up comes in. Never give up on your dreams and goals. It's like also something, saving up money is hard as well, whatever way you choose to do that, be it you've got a big saving bottle or a saving tin, and let's say you had a target which was to save up £1,000 to go on holiday, or £2,000, right? Well, that involves hard work. It involves a strategy, a plan. You have to go, right, this is the amount of money I'm getting each month or week. Then you have to take something from your income, put it away. Then you have to, it takes time for that money to grow. And then you've got to never give up. And the key is don't touch that money until you've reached your goal. And that's hard too. But you'll kick yourself if you don't, if your intention is to save up £2,000 and you know how to do it, but then you see the money growing, but you don't let it grow to the amount you need, you'll kick yourself. And I know it's hard to save up. When I was younger, it was much better at saving up. As I get much older, it's a bit harder, but I understand how valuable it is to save up. But there's a lot of things in life what are beneficial for us, and they're beneficial. They're going to help us become our best version. They're going to help us grow. But it's easy to give up. It's like going to a gym 3 times a week or twice a week. That is hard. But if you stick to it, it's going to be beneficial for your health. Or swimming. You might love swimming, like I do love swimming. But, you could find that monotonous. But anything that challenges you and is good for you, like going to a gym, swimming, walking in nature every day, that's challenging as well. But it benefits you. And things, when it comes to your dreams, your goals, things that are good for you and benefit you, you should never give up on them, because it's easy to do that. And anything that keeps you in your comfort zone, anything that's easy to do and keeps you in your comfort zone, nothing very good will come of it. Nothing very good. And you won't get where you want to be in life if you take the comfortable option. For example, some people are in jobs, they hate their job, but it brings them some type of financial security, and that person's comfortable. They're doing what's easy, because it's easy to stay in a job you hate and be comfortable in a job you hate and get paid to work in a job you hate. That's easy. It's harder to find your dream job and to find that dream job and make it work and make money from what you love. That is hard. That's what we all need to step into right now in the world, I feel. We all need to step into doing what we love. And then if we do what we love, try and make money from that. But do what you love first, and then money comes from it second, but we should try and make money from what we love. But finding your dream job, making money from what you love doing is hard, and it isn't easy going, but it is so rewarding as well. And in the world of psychic readers, as a psychic reader myself, in our world, there are good and genuine people like myself, and there's people that are not good and genuine at what they do, and they're just in it for the money. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of people that are good and genuine, and from my perspective, people that are good and genuine psychic readers, they deserve to make money from doing that. Not ridiculous amounts, but enough money to pay their bills, to buy books, courses, or enough money to help that individual achieve their dreams and goals. Because most of us are psychic readers, it's like a service. You're doing something that's good for someone, good for the community, and then it's like the law of exchange, where you give a service to help someone, and the money they give you is them helping you, or the energy of gratitude for the help you've given. And as someone who's a psychic reader, I love doing readings for people. They help people, and and there's times where I get people, customers and things like that. There's times where I don't really get anyone, but at the end of the day, I will say making money from your dreams, or making money doing what you love for money, is very hard, but it is rewarding. And there's times where I felt like giving up and doing what I do, but I've never given up, because I know if you give up, you're never going to get where you want to be. That dream or goal is just going to slip further and further away. So my message in here would: never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams and goals, and get out of your comfort zone and do things that are challenging, things that are good for you. You might hate it, but it's going to benefit you. Like some people, they hate the gym, but they know going to the gym is going to help them. And if you do things are good for you but you don't like, they expand your fertile context, so they expand your mind as well, and it'll be good for you in the long run. But again, it's easy to give up on your dreams, your goals, to give up on yourself, to give up on life, but never give up on your dreams, your goals, never give up on life. Keep going, keep persevering, and that the work you put in, you only get what you put in. So the work you put in, the patience, because you've got to be patient and persevere, that is going to make that goal or dream happen for you. As always, giving you a wise and beautiful message, and the message in today's video is to never give up on yourself, life, your dreams or goals, because giving up is easy. The most easiest thing you could do is give up on your life, yourself. That to just lie in your bed and throw the cover over your head and not wanting to face the day. That's easy. To face the day, to come out of your comfort zone, all of that's difficult, and therefore what challenges you will change you for the better. Until next time, stay safe, stay magical and witchy. As always, and until next time, may meet, may part, meet again, blessed be.